Welcome back to News First on PNC. The 29th Annual Pacific Islands Environment Conference is being hosted this year on Saipan. Governor Ralph Torres signed an executive order to combat climate change, joining the ranks of other U.S. governors who are taking the lead after President Trump pulled out of the Paris Accord. CNMI correspondent Tomas Manglotnya files this report.
Department, divisions, and offices, and government cooperation, boards and commissions of the Commonwealth government shall appoint a representative from their respective offices to participate in the meetings, trainings, and associated activities of the CNMI Resilient Work Group.
With President Trump pulling the U.S. out of the Paris Accord, the CNMI governor and Pacific Island leaders are all in. Governor Ralph Torres signing an executive order this week to strengthen efforts to combat climate change, forming the CNMI Resilient Work Group. The order was signed in the opening ceremony of the 29th Annual Pacific Islands Environment Conference. Bureau of Environmental and Coastal Quality Director Fran Castro says the executive order was a long time coming.
And I think it's important and to continue to keep the community engaged. This executive order, we've been waiting for a long time.
GUAM, American Samoa, and the CNMI take turns hosting the conference, which covers a range of environmental issues, drawing participants from all walks of life.
I really think it's a huge step in prioritizing our environment. What needs to be done. I encourage all students and everyone alike to learn more about what's happening in our environment today.
GUAM EPA Public Information Officer Nick Lee says island nations must come together to discuss the issues that affect everyone, no matter how big or small the community.
And a lot of the issues that we face in Guam aren't necessarily unique to our island. We share the same environmental issues.
The conference is slated to take place this entire week, and participants are going to be broken into groups to discuss more specific issues such as legislation in the Pacific and sustainability practices. Reporting for the Pacific News Center, I'm Tomas Manglotnya.
All right, thanks, Tomas, for that report. Well, Leo Palace Resort is upping their game in the luxury hotel arena with the unveiling of their completely renovated and redesigned medallion floor. I was able to go on a special tour of the hotel's new executive floors. Check it out. For many people in Guam, Leo Palace Resort can be a weekend family staycation away from the hustle and bustle of the Tumon Strip. Located in the rolling hills of Manengan, the sprawling resort has its own golf course too. But the hotel is now bringing a new edge of premium service, introducing a new level of luxury and class, the medallion floor. Located on the 5th floor of the main hotel, the medallion floor boasts Leo Palace's new executive suites, featuring 4 types of rooms: the medallion room, the executive suite, the governor's suite, and of course, the presidential suite. The entire floor was almost entirely gutted out and redesigned from scratch with a new design inspired by a modern European look. It's also modeled after the launch of Leo Palace's new logo, which is a gold coin. The interior architecture was designed by Rim Architects.
All of these things, and you'll see it in the presidential suite, you'll see this pattern, they all play off of the new logo, which is a gold coin, and the gold coin is emphasized here on the 5th floor for the medallion level. So this is the highest level of service here.
The medallion floor is decorated with gold motifs throughout and speaks of elegance and luxury. It also has a touch of Guam's culture and history seen throughout. In addition to the redesigned rooms, an executive lounge was also unveiled exclusive to guests staying on the medallion floor. The executive lounge has a unique history to it too.
This used to be the storage room, and then I turned into the storage room into the lounge. But that's not good enough because we have to create wow.
Leo Palace expanded its dining area in the executive lounge by creating a suspended bridge connecting 2 buildings. It overlooks the hotel property's sparkling lake, and guests eat indoors, of course, while they marvel at breathtaking views through a floor-to-ceiling glass. And room rates on Leo Palace's medallion floors start at $460 a night for the medallion room, $680 for the executive suite, $1,600 for the governor's suite, and $3,500 for the presidential suite.
Right, in just a bit, we'll check in with Chelsea Cruz for a look at the island's weather. But first, here's the latest segment of Live Life Healthy.
Hafaday, and welcome to our weekly segment Live Life Healthy, which centers around how to take care of yourself, brought to you by the FHP Health Center. This episode gives attention to the fathers and sons in our lives. We'll be focusing on men's health with FHP's hematology and oncology specialist, Dr. Samir Ambrali, who treats cancers and blood disorders. Prostate cancer is a disease that only affects men, so screenings for that and other cancers are highly recommended. Fortunately, GUAM is equipped with the screening tools needed for early detection of the cancers that are common in men.
In GUAM, the most common cancers for men are prostate cancer, colon cancer, and lung cancer. For prostate cancer, the recommendation is to do PSA. The test is called a prostate-specific antigen, or PSA test. It's a simple blood test.
Men over 50 should talk to their primary care provider to see if this test is right for them. There's also the option of a digital rectal exam, which can be performed once a year. For colon cancer, FHP offers colonoscopies for screenings.
At 50, you should consider getting screened. And depending on the finding, then the recommendations could be 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years. For lung cancer, there is a new tool called a low-dose CT scan. If you are a smoker and have smoked more than a pack a day for 30 years, then you're eligible to get this screening for lung cancer.
For men's overall health, Dr. Ambrali recommends a diet with more fruits and vegetables, no processed meats or foods with a high sugar content, stop smoking, and alcohol intake, if any, should be limited to 2 drinks a day. And let's not forget physical activity.
I recommend that they perform at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity most days of the week, which includes mild walking, jogging, brisk walking, playing with your pets or kids, and at least 75 minutes of vigorous activity, which includes actually go to the gym, working out. 75 minutes once a week, or you could spread it out to 30 minutes every day.
For more health tips, you can follow Dr. Ambrali on Twitter at Samir Ambrali, and keep watching Live Life Healthy to learn more from FHP's experts. I'm Donna De Jesus.
Hafaday and welcome to your PNC weather forecast, brought to you by First Bank, GUAM Windward Memorial, and Dipsticks. I'm Chelsea Cruz. Well, today was another beautiful sunny day. It's summer for the kids right now, so I have been trying to push them out of the house and do kids things in the yard instead of spending all day on their tablets watching kids YouTube. And it is a good thing we were able to do that today, because by midnight tonight there is a chance we could be getting isolated thunderstorms. That's right, starting tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, isolated showers, and isolated thunderstorms enter the forecast. This should cool things off at least for a little bit, although your high temperature is still anticipated to be around 89 degrees. East winds are 5 to 15 miles per hour tomorrow, moving those clouds right along. And after tomorrow's short break from the heat, though, we are going right back to partly cloudy skies and isolated showers for Friday. East winds will stay 5 to 15 miles per hour on Friday and hopefully pick up just a little bit more so we can get some nice breezes in. The high temperature on Friday is going to be back up to 90 degrees, so get ready for another scorcher, especially if you're going to be outside. And that's all for today's weather report. Keep your kids hydrated and sunblocked as they enjoy the summer, and I'll see you tomorrow for more weather.
PNC Weather Report is brought to you by First Bank. It all starts with yes. And GUAM Windward Memorial. And Dipsticks, located in the heart of Jalan Pago.